Being Spider-Man is like living on a roller coaster that never stops. One second, you are swinging through the city, the wind rushing past your face. The next, you are face first in an unpaid electricity bill. Everyone sees the hero, the mask, the cool flips, but nobody sees the guy underneath, the one who forgets to do laundry because he was busy saving New York. Every morning, I wake up sore, my back hurts, and my alarm clock is usually broken because I hit it too hard when a crime alert goes off. My life is a mix of chaos and caffeine. I can hear every car horn, every cat meow, every distant cry for help. It's like having the world's worst group chat playing directly in my head. Being Spider-Man feels like being stretched in a million directions. I'm Peter Parker, the student who can barely afford rent, and Spider-Man, the guy people expect to show up on time to every disaster. I can fight alien armies, but somehow still fail chemistry tests. Balancing the two is like juggling flaming bowling balls while blindfolded. People think I'm fearless, but truth is, I'm terrified most of the time. I swing between skyscrapers, inches from falling, heart racing, praying my web doesn't run out. My brain screams, this is insane, but my body just keeps going. Maybe that's courage, or maybe it's insanity with good aim. And don't get me started on villains. Why does every single one of them have a personal grudge? I didn't mean to insult Dr. Octopus. I just said his haircut looked like a bowl. The Green Goblin keeps throwing bombs like it's New Year's Eve, and the Vulture guy really needs a retirement plan. I think half my enemies just need therapy and a nap. Then there's J. Jonah Jameson. The man wakes up every day, choosing violence and bad headlines. I could rescue a kitten from a burning building, and he'd still print, Spider-Man strikes again. I'm convinced he'd be happier if I robbed a bank just so his headlines could feel justified for once. Still, I love my city. New York is loud, messy, unpredictable, and that's what makes it perfect. Every corner hides a story. Every light reflects off a million windows, and every rooftop feels like home. When I'm swinging through the skyline at sunset, for a second, I forget the chaos. For a second, I feel free. But freedom has a price. The suit isn't armor. It's responsibility woven into fabric. Uncle Ben's voice still echoes in my head. With great power comes great responsibility. At first, I thought it was just a nice quote. Now it feels like the universe carved it into my DNA. Every choice I make feels heavier because of it. Sometimes I wish I could take a break, be just Peter for a while, eat pizza without checking for police scanners, maybe even sleep 8 hours straight. But the city never sleeps, and neither do its problems. So I pull the mask back on, crack a joke, and keep swinging. Because if I don't, who will? Being Spider-Man is exhausting. My spider sense tingles every time danger is near, which means I can't even enjoy a movie without jumping out of my seat. I tried watching a horror film once, and I spoiled the ending because I sensed the killer behind the door before the actors did. Not fun. But there's something magical about helping people, seeing a smile after you save someone, hearing a kid yell, "Go, Spider-Man," from the street below. That's what keeps me going. I don't do it for fame. I do it because someone once helped me believe I could. And now it's my turn to pass that on. My love life? Let's just say it's as complicated as my web lines. Try explaining to your date why you vanished halfway through dinner because a guy in a metal suit started attacking downtown. Mary Jane says she understands, but I know it hurts her. Every time I leave, I risk not coming back. That's the hardest part. The mask hides more than my face. It hides my fear, my exhaustion, my constant guilt. It's funny. People see the mask and think confidence, but inside, I'm just a kid trying not to mess everything up. The suit doesn't make me brave. It just reminds me to pretend until I actually am. Sometimes I wonder what life would be like without powers. No webs, no danger, no weight of the world on my shoulders. But then I see someone in trouble, and I know I'd never be able to ignore it. Power changes you, not in the way people think, but in how you see others. Every person becomes someone worth saving. I've lost people along the way, Uncle Ben, Gwen, so many others. Each loss carves another crack in the armor. But it also reminds me why I fight. I can't bring them back, but I can make sure their sacrifice wasn't for nothing. Every time I stop a crime, I feel like I am protecting their memory. People see Spider-Man as a hero, but heroes still bleed. Every bruise, every broken rib, every sleepless night is a reminder that I'm still human under the mask. I'm not a god, not a billionaire, not a soldier. I'm just a guy with a gift, trying to make sure it means something. Still, there are moments that make it all worth it. The sunrise over Queens, The laughter of kids pointing at me the way the city lights flicker like stars when I'm high above it all. That's when I realize that even if my life is chaos, it's my kind of chaos. So, how does Spider-Man feel? Tired, hopeful, and endlessly tangled in webs of responsibility and heart. I feel the weight of the city on my shoulders and the thrill of the wind in my face. I feel like I'm constantly falling and flying at the same time. And maybe that's exactly what being Spider-Man is about. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the powers or the fame. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. It's about standing up, even when you're knocked down. It's about remembering that no matter how hard it gets, there's always another swing waiting.